warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from group 7. Here we are going to talk about our own comprehension about critical thinking, and is it important for us as a student to have that critical thinking. So first of all, who is going to answer what is critical thinking in your own comprehension? Time and place is yours. Okay, SAHNAZ.
So critical thinking for me is thinking in a basic and deep way from the basic thinking. We're going to ask how can it be like this and that, and from that basic question it will get wide to the other thinking, and after that we process and we can interpret a situation into a deeper part, and then get the output like cause and effect from some of situation, and then the differences and the similarities in various criteria, and then we also can get the acceptability and validity of some information, and from all that we can make an inference with it, and also it can solve the problem. And then also, I think that critical thinking is the unique ability that humans have in this era. When the artificial intelligence, maybe we are already know the artificial intelligence, or we can say the AI, right, is a trivial, but critical thinking is one of the human qualities that AI doesn't have. So that's my perspective about my opinion about critical thinking.
Oh, it's very amazing, your definition. And who else is going to give your own comprehension about critical thinking? Alif, yes, you may.
Okay, so what I think about critical thinking is that critical thinking is a mean to making a reasoned judgment that are logical and well thought out. It is a way of thinking in which you don't simply accept all argument and conclusion you are exposed to, but rather have an attitude involving questioning such an argument and conclusion. It requires wanting to see what evidence is involved, like to support a particular argument or conclusion itself. People who use critical thinking are the one who say things such as, "How do you know that? Is this conclusion based on evidence or gut feelings? And are there alternative possibilities when given new pieces of information itself?" I think that's my opinion on critical thinking. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Alif, for your opinion. And next, who is going to give your opinion about critical thinking? Okay, ALLENA, yes, you may.
Yes, thank you. I think critical thinking is, like SAHNAZ said, is about the way of thinking deeply and focusedly. Especially, we can use critical thinking as a member of society. For example, when we heard some information in the social media, we want to think more and more to determine the information is facts or hoax. So the critical thinking is very important in the society, especially because you must to filter the information in the global. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, ALLENA. Next one.
Me, Cory, can you see my hand?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not really good at talking in English. Can I mix it up with Indonesian?
Of course. Yes, you may.
Okay, thank you. I just want to say to adding something with what Muhammad Alif and SAHNAZ YUNIAR and ALLENA just said. Critical thinking is, for me, critical thinking is composed of various elements and rules and is required to develop new ideas or different perspective. I think that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. And my second question is it important for us as a student to have critical thinking?
Okay, so I'm just gonna start. So from what Corey has said, I think it's very important for us to learn about critical thinking itself because we already are college students. So because our material has been heightened to a way in professional kind of way. So I think assessing those kind of subject with critical thinking can provide us with objective information needed to determine how well student or us are doing itself. Our mindset toward learning depends on strength in how inquisitive, truth-seeking, organized, and foresightful, and how confident we are when it comes to that subject itself. I think that's why it's very important for us to learn critical thinking. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Alif. Anyone? You guys want to still answer the second question?
I really agree with what Olive said, and it's really, really important for us as the university student in the common case when we're going to do our assignment. It's for the common case that critical thinking it take a big part in it. For example, to answer the question of the assignment and also how we can manage our time while we're doing our assignment, and then also critical thinking. uh, I think it's not only have to maybe we have to get the underline not only for the university student, it's for all people that critical thinking is important, and then this critical thinking, it takes a big part also in our daily life. It helps us to guide what egg would we choose, what the right move that we're going to do in some situation. By thinking, consider what will happen in the future and the impact of the egg what we choose. And then the fact is, critical thinking is not a must. It's not a must for a university student, but something that is ingrained in students. That's uh, that's what I think about the important for us as the university student.
Thank you so much, Alif and SAHNAZ. Does anyone want to give your opinion again about the second question? Okay, ALLENA.
Yeah, I think it's very important as a student to have critical thinking skill because Zanas and Alif said when we are like assignments, we must to search and read and anything in the internet or others, and critical thinking is very useful to analyze and identifying the assumption in the internet or other people. And also, as a student, we have to give an opinion and explanation in the presentation or other, and it will very important to us to make critical thinking skill.
Thank you, Allena. Celia, will you give your opinion? Okay, Hilya.
Okay, thank you. I think critical thinking is important because critical thinking also makes us more open-minded person because we see information from various sides, not only from the negative sides or from the positive sides. And with critical thinking, I think we can be smarter to respond to the information we receive so that we become individuals who are not easily manipulated by others. I think that's it. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much, Hilya, and everyone for your definition, also your opinion about critical thinking. So critical thinking is the ability to think clearly and rationally, and also it needs for us as a student and also for us in society to understand the logical connection between ideas and also to identify, construct and evaluate argument, and also to solve the problem systemically. Thank you so much everyone for your attention. I hope it gets you more and more knowledge about critical thinking. See you. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.